Alright, so I just got my haircut, as you can tell. You can notice the difference, right? Right? I mean, it's a lot shorter now. I cut off 2 inches. You can't tell the difference? Oh. Alright, so I'm coming at ya with another vlog, and this time I'm going to be talking about, actually, I guess the title of this vlog is weird things that I think in my head that I don't know if anybody else thinks about, but I'm going to tell you because it I okay. Weird thought numero uno. Whenever I talk about a noun, sometimes I like to add "ite" to the end. No, I'm not talking like, "Sweet man, ite, I'll catch you later at your mama's crib, ite." For example, when I talk about my home state, my people in my hometown, my home state, Oregon, I call them Organites. Like, if I see somebody driving down the freeway with an Oregon license plate and I roll down my window and I'm like, "Hey, you Organite!" Or like when I talk about my all-time favorite show, Lost. Okay? If you're the type of person that eats, sleeps, and dreams about it, then I'm gonna call you a fanatical Lostite. I mean, I guess you could even use it after a name. Like if someone was to say, "Oh my god, look over there. There's that weird ass vlogger, Amite." It's just one of those things, you know? When you use it, it just makes everything sound so much funner. Did I just say funner? Well, you know what I mean. It just sounds cool. Which leads me to another thought. This one time when I was in Hawaii and my best friend was visiting me, we went to this bar and we ordered some fries. Figure that. And I started to eat them, and all of a sudden they were so hot that it burnt my tongue. It burnt a hole through my tongue. And I go, "Oh my god, these are piping hot." Yeah, I mean, I'll admit it doesn't, it sounded better in here than when it actually came spewing out of my mouth. And my best friend, yeah, she'll probably never let me live that one down. My best ite was like, "Who says piping hot?" And I was like, me? So a year later, I was hanging out with my best friend at her house and we were bored, so we were reading through some gossip mags, and I turned to the very back page where it had all the fashion tips, and yeah, guess what the title said? Yeah, that's right, it said "piping hot" in your face. I mean, I guess that's it, you know? I come up with these words and people might make fun of me, but you know you'll be whipping it out of your pocket sometime soon. Booyite! Okay, this is weird thought slash pet peeve numero dos. So you know what really gets under my skin? It's when people pronounce words wrong. I mean, I know, I do it all the time, but I don't, for some reason, when other people do it, it just drives me crazy. Like, especially my own name. I was in Supercuts earlier today, and I had to write my name down on a clipboard and wait to be called. The lady finally called out my name, and she goes, "Ame?" And I look around like this. I'm like, and then she says, "Is there an Ame here?" And just to make sure, I'm like, did you mean Amy? And she's like, yeah, whatever, that's what I said. Alright, you know what I think? I think that we need more geography classes in school. No, actually, you know what? I think even better, there needs to be a new class invented, and it needs to be called geospelling. And why is it that people who don't live in Oregon, alright, actually, let me take that back. Even people that do live in Oregon, they pronounce it wrong. And they say, Oregon. Like, what? What did you just say? Seriously, do you really think that's how you pronounce it? And what about people who say Illinois? It's Illinois, people. The S is silent. Duh. Isn't it? Which leads me to another thought. Why is the English language so weird? Why? What's the meaning of that? Like, why do we call meat and cheese stuffed in between two pieces of bread a sandwich? 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 I really hope that nobody ever puts sand on their sandwich. And, you know, I really doubt that a witch invented this amazing, scrumptious, genius idea. Wait a second. Weird thought numero tres. Actually, this is just more of like random questions and thoughts that pop into my head on the daily. Alright, so this is a day in the life of Amy's thoughts. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Why do I have nightmares? Where do they come from? How come I can taste food in my dreams? How do cell phones work? And why is it impossible for me to get a signal on my Verizon wireless network? What the hell? Can you hear me now? No, Verizon guy, I can't hear you, and I never will, and you know why? Because I don't have any bars. Oh my god, he seriously needs to quit and go work for AT&T. How does the internet work? Why does my internet always crash when I need it the most? Like right before an eBay auction is about to be over and I lose my item. I hate that. Oh, you know what else I hate? That darn snipe tool. Why do I repeatedly wash my cell phone in my washer? Oh, I can answer that one. Because I hate Verizon. What does my cat think about all day long? How come he's so smart? How did he learn how to open doors? Is he some sort of mutant cat? I would like to know, who came up with our way of currency? I hate it. Stupid paper-thin money and tiny little change and ridiculously skinny credit cards. What is that? I wonder if I could enter a fry-eating contest. I wonder if I can eat fries. I wonder if I have any fries. How come I'm right-handed and not left-handed? Why can't I be ambidextrous? It would make life so much easier. I want to know, why are ugly dolls so darn cute? And why is the only thing that Wally can say is Eva? How come my memory can only be resembled to Dory's on Finding Nemo? You know what I just thought about? How come my memory can only be resembled to Dory's on Finding Nemo? Will this ever stop the thinking? My brain hurts. Here's Mushu rocking the tie, the bumblebee tie. You see that? Oh yeah, that is amazing.